The library scene opens with an elegant male character in a finely detailed uniform, standing amid bookshelves. The air seems thick with unspoken words. The female character, with long blue hair, questions him with a simple yet intriguing, "Something to ask?" The tension is palpable. A mysterious internal monologue reveals that the female character has been studying Baek Yuseol. Her thoughts unravel the complex layers of his intelligence, unrelated to his grades. The scene unfolds further, highlighting her realization of his smarts, even putting him on par with the top rankers of their school. As we return to reality, the male character confidently announces has finished. His demeanor suggests a task well done. The blue-haired girl is left wide-eyed, muttering, "No way," as disbelief washes over her. Her mind races, noting that the question he tackled was of such high difficulty that even a professor might struggle. Clearly, Baek Yuseol is a force to be reckoned with. Even if you say Stella is where geniuses come to gather, just what is Baek Yuseol's identity? The mystery is thick in the air as a girl with long blue hair ponders over this intriguing question. At first, I thought there was no way, but now I'm certain. That person definitely has a course registration strategy. The gears in someone's head are turning, trying to uncover this hidden plan. If that's the case, your next class, what is it? The blue-haired girl, with a determined look, is set on obtaining some crucial information. A comical twist unfolds as the young man wonders aloud if she's interested in him, to which she responds with a hilariously grossed-out reaction. The banter between them is pure gold. I'm an adult. What am I doing? Our main guy here is having a classic existential crisis. You know, the kind that hits you when you're doing something you probably shouldn't be. Yeah, he's there. Anyway, why'd you ask? He switches gears, trying to brush off his inner turmoil and address the person he's talking to. I did some research on the classes you're taking, and it looks like they're all classes where you can get high grades easily. The girl seems to have done her homework on his academic life, and she's on to him. I'll ask you straight up. The girl with the blue hair means business. She's holding a book, and she's not afraid to use it. Figuratively, of course. That strategy, where did you learn it? Because this is pretty important to me. She's got questions, and she demands answers. Our main dude is probably sweating bullets right now. I was wondering what she was going to ask. He plays it cool, though, laughing it off, like this isn't a big deal. What do you mean, learn? It's just a coincidence. He tries to downplay it, acting like he's just breezing through life without a master plan. Sure, buddy. If that's all, I'm going to head out. With his suave demeanor, he decides it's time to make an exit. What? Wait. The girl seems caught off guard. Maybe she wasn't expecting him to just up and leave. She watches him walk away, a bit stunned. Her expression softens, and she seems to reflect on the conversation. What was she hoping to hear? Her hand reaches up to adjust her bow, lost in thought. The girl seems to be pondering the deeper meaning behind their exchange. Picture a school hallway where someone is desperately calling out, "Please, wait up!" You can almost hear the frantic footsteps echoing in the corridor. The chase continues, and we finally catch a glimpse of the pursuer. His look screams determination, but alas, his face is shrouded in mystery. Hold on, things are getting serious. Two characters come face to face. Our brown-haired protagonist questions, "Why did you follow me?" Meanwhile, the girl with icy blue hair hesitates, clutching her books. Mr. Brownhair isn't one to mince words. He advises the blue-haired girl to learn from the smart crowd, suggesting that she might want to reconsider her academic strategy. But the girl is persistent. She suggests he follow her lead since he has supposedly looked up her methods. Her eyes show a mix of determination and uncertainty. She's trying to speak up, but words fail her. All she manages is a hesitant but. Sounds like she's got reservations. Mr. Brown hair drops some knowledge bombs. Divine Moon studies are a surefire A+, he claims, but signing up for her classes could mess up her grades. There's concern about the grading curve, and the pressure is on. If she loses the scholarship, it'll be game over for her academic journey. But here's the twist. Despite the stakes, the blue-haired girl is worried about the impact on others' grades. Talk about selflessness. The narrative acknowledges her annoying yet endearing concern for others. Even if she's a bit annoying, she's still the female lead, making waves. Mr. Brownhair takes a reflective pause, acknowledging the female lead status of our blue-haired girl. All right, we're diving into an academy scene where our blue-haired student is trying to finesse their way into an easy class. Could you just recommend me one class? One that's easy to get a good grade in, they say, hoping their charm will do the trick. The friend isn't buying it. Do you think your looks will convince me? They retort, clearly unimpressed by the attempt at sweet-talking. With a sly grin, the blue-haired student plays it off with a joke. That's weird. Usually when I look at my face, it takes my stress away. But their friend is still not convinced, wondering if they're for real. Pfft, that was a joke. The blue-haired student laughs it off, admitting they were just messing around. But wait, they've got a backup plan. I knew you'd be like this, so I prepared some compensation. Compensation, huh? The friend is intrigued, but also a bit puzzled, musing, why do all these kids love to offer compensation? Where did they learn to be so snobbish? Switching gears, the conversation takes a spooky turn. The blue-haired student casually asks, do you know anything about the ghost story of the Seventh Tower? The friend's reaction is priceless, with eyes wide open and curiosity piqued. HM? They mumble, clearly caught off guard. Yeah, I do, the friend admits, their expression showing a mix of intrigue and a hint of caution. Surprised, the blue-haired student notes, really? There aren't that many people who do, hinting at the mystery surrounding this ghost story. Turns out, it's a tale about an abandoned building that mysteriously vanished. The ghost story vibes are strong with this one. Our blue-haired friend explains further. And there's a bunch of barriers that prevent people from even getting close to where the tower used to be, adding layers to the mystery. But there's more to this story, and that's where the suspense... Sorry, is everything all right? I'm gonna go insane. This is really big information. Since with this, Flame can greatly increase her affection with the male protagonist. Thus, the fact that Flame knows, it means that in the original novel, Izel knew it, and Isel must only give this information to the male protagonist, not an extra like me. It's a scary story, right? I don't want to hear it. It doesn't sound interesting. It's not that scary, though. Are you afraid of ghosts? At your big age? You were acting like you weren't going to tell me, and now you've changed your mind? Well, it's my mind to change. Moreover, it's enough that Isel sincerely wants to give me something. Anyway, this isn't related to grades, but it's something that'll be super useful to you. Take Meditation Journey into the Abyss as your liberal arts class. Meditation. Taking that as my liberal arts class is the Divine Moon Studies and meditation on top of that. Are you into cultivation? Not at all. How do I explain this? My master was in a bishop position like you, and through meditation, she was able to greatly raise her magic power. Just through meditation. In the realm of magic, the intricacies of reality remain a mystery, but for those who dabble in large-scale destruction magic, meditation becomes their best friend. It's like the spiritual version of leg day at the gym. Bishops, who have a knack for wielding powerful spells, know that meditation is as crucial as their morning coffee. It helps them focus, and let's be honest, nobody wants a distracted bishop throwing around magic. Precise casting, the bread and butter of any respectable mage, isn't just about waving a wand. It's about the nitty-gritty of formulas and equations. Think of it like doing a magical calculus while balancing your checkbook. But hey, all that calculation boils down to one thing: the mind. It's the ultimate spellcasting tool, moving mana around like a maestro conducting an orchestra. The scene opens with a young man sporting glasses and a sleek school uniform, seemingly caught in a moment of surprise or realization. His expression tells us he's deep in thought, almost like he's just been hit with a plot twist in his own life. As we dive into his thoughts, he's mulling over something significant he actually told a girl, possibly Acel. It's like he's thinking, did I just say that out loud? His mind races with the potential consequences of his words. It's a bit of a what have I done moment, and he can't help but feel a tad spooked about how the future might shift because of this. But hey, if he lets fear take the wheel, Azel's not getting a happy ending. The dude's realizing that leaving her be might be a one-way ticket to disaster. Acel, with her long flowing hair and school uniform, is enveloped in a crimson aura, foreshadowing a tragic fate awaiting her. It's a brace yourself kind of moment. The tension escalates as the reality of Icel's grim future hits home. She's poised to meet a tragic death, and it's like the universe is saying, "Round 2, let's see if you can change it this time." Our reflective young man thinks that some good old meditation might be the key to help her out, as if a little zen could alter destiny. With a determined look, he stands firm, perhaps ready to take action. The blurred face suggests he's still figuring things out. Suddenly, a light bulb moment hits him. It's like he's remembered something crucial. Realization dawns with a comical twist. He thinks, wait, I'm a mage too, aren't I? As if had just remembered he had magical powers all along. Classic. Has in a bit of a self-reflective pickle, wondering why it took him so long to think about training. Better late than never, right? Switching gears, we meet Baek who's got his game face on. He's the kind of guy who trains like there's no tomorrow. In the game, gaining experience is as easy as a click, but now our protagonist can do it directly. Talk about a real-life cheat code. It's been quiet lately, with no monster hunts or episodes to spice things up. Our guy is strolling down the staircase, looking as sharp as a tack in his snazzy uniform. No episodes or monster hunts, so I haven't been able to gain experience. The struggle is real when you've got no baddies to bash. Despite the blurred face, our hero seems deep in thought. Perhaps he's contemplating his next move, or just wondering what's for dinner. I should be grateful to Icel. Looks like someone's got a special someone to thank for his current situation. Meet Baek standing in the spacious dormitory, pondering its vastness. It's clear as soaking in the new surroundings, and perhaps feeling a tad overwhelmed by the sheer size of the place. As Baek walks through the dorm, his footsteps echo on the floor, a reminder that this place is empty but full of potential. Stella Academy has a unique setup where all students live in dormitories. It's a bustling hub of activity, with lights flickering through the windows, hinting at life within. The dormitory system was designed as an additional feature in the Academy's world, a place for students to personalize their space. But for Baek, it's far more significant. For Baek, the dorm has become his sanctuary, especially after the tragic burning of his village. This space is more than just walls, it's a piece of hope. Dorms are organized based on class levels. Students of different classes share rooms, but the S classes enjoy the privilege of residing on the highest floors. Baek is feeling a bit isolated, yet he's determined to make the best use of his solitude. There's an air of anticipation surrounding him. With a thoughtful expression, Baek contemplates his next move. There's a sense of preparation, as if he's gearing up for something pivotal. Baek, with a sense of resolve, decides it's time to begin. Whatever he has planned, he's ready to set things in motion. Settled on the floor, Baek appears focused and calm, grounding himself for the start of his journey within Stella Academy. Stats aren't everything, folks. Our mysterious protagonist is deep in thought, pondering the true essence of strength. It's not just about having killer numbers. He's got to get used to this new reality, this body of his. In this game world, there's a dude named Baek. He's not your average Joe. He's a genius with the ability to manifest sword aura. Talk about a real-life cheat code. Baek got this mana thing down to a science, circulating it like a pro. But funny enough, nobody really notices him. He's just chilling in the background, like a ninja. But here's the kicker. Baek is the man, the ultimate swordmaster who reached the top of the swordsmanship game. He's got skills that pay the bills. Determined as ever, Baek decides he needs to walk down that path of mastery one more time. It's like his pressing the reset button on his epic journey. Breathing is key, my friends. It's what keeps the mana flowing through his body, like a mystical river. Baek got a plan. If he can slowly up his mana intake with every breath, he'll eventually be able to draw in all the mana he needs in one go. Genius at work. Skills don't level up just by collecting EXP. You gotta put in the grind to see the shine. You need to keep using the skill in order to level it up. No pain, no gain, right? That means all you need to do is train. It's all about the hustle, folks. A clock ticks away, marking the passage of time in a quiet room. The window shows a picturesque view, signaling a new dawn or perhaps dusk. Our protagonist, looking a bit worn, sits in a meditative state, perhaps pondering his next move. With a swoosh, he lifts his head, determination etched in his eyes. His profile is seen, sharply focused, as if he's on the brink of something big. His eyes widen in an aha moment, realization hitting him like a lightning bolt. This is the same sensation Baek must have felt. A connection is made, a path illuminated. Bathed in golden light, our hero stands in awe of his newfound power. He sits cross-legged, floating. Here, we have a young prodigy who accepted the mana leakage syndrome as a part of him from a young age. It's like getting a secret power boost, but with a fancy name. Two hands reach out in a mystical embrace, fingers almost touching, as if they're about to exchange some magical secrets. It's faint, but the feeling is undeniable. It's like catching a whisper in the wind, something ethereal yet tangible. The mana leakage syndrome skill is leveling up, bringing our character to new heights. It's like hitting a new level in your favorite video game. Blink skill levels up as well, and our character's eyes widen in surprise. Double power up, it's like hitting the jackpot. A golden glow envelops everything, casting an aura of mystery and power. A burst of determination as someone exclaims, "All right," with vigor. It's like they just discovered the best life hack. A thought echoes about being one step closer to a goal. Progress is sweet, and this character is savoring it. Our main character is revealed, face filled with determination and resolve. He's got that "I will not be defeated" look. A vow is made to find the true ending, no matter the obstacles. Talk about having a determined spirit. A glimpse at the manhwa's title, teasing the magic school setting and the journey ahead. A blank space, perhaps indicating a transition or the calm before the storm. The scene shifts to a serene landscape, blue skies and green fields, a moment of peace. A close-up of the lush grass, grounding us in the tranquility of a pair of feet step onto a lush green field. It's the kind of grass that makes you want to roll around and do somersaults, but hold up. This isn't your average lawn. It's magically conjured, yet it feels as real as grandma's backyard. The sky above is just as magical, with clouds drifting lazily. The grass and wind here are supposed to be fake, created with magic, but they feel so darn real. It's like stepping into a virtual reality that's one step ahead of the game. Meet our protagonist, a girl with a determined look and a school uniform. She's surrounded by other students in similar attire, all marching with purpose like they've got an important mission. Who is she? We don't know yet, but she's definitely giving off main character vibes. We get a peek into the Stella Dome, a pocket dimension on the Academy campus. Think of it as your ultimate dreamland where anything is possible, but with a catch. It's all controlled by magic. The dome itself looks like something out of a fantasy novel, with spires reaching for the stars and constellations floating around. Hogwarts, eat your heart out. This magical dome can change its size and features at will. It's like playing God with Legos, but less plastic and more sparkly magic. Here's where all the action happens. Sports, events, you name it. Basically, if you've got an extracurricular activity, it's going down in the Stella Dome. And for those brave souls, dungeons, gates, and monster training are part of the curriculum. It's the kind of school where detention might involve battling a dragon. No biggie. Our wizardly figure is conjuring something with a wand. Magic circles and runes light up the scene, hinting at some serious spellcasting going down. This isn't your average school assembly, that's for sure. The students gather on the field, a sea of uniforms and eager faces. The hustle and bustle suggests something big is about to happen. Are they preparing for a magical pep rally or the ultimate showdown? More students arrive, filling up the green field like it's a magical Woodstock. The excitement in the air is palpable, and everyone's wondering what's next on the magical agenda. Our girl from earlier is deep in thought, her eyes scanning the crowd. With a total of 141 students gathered, it's clear she's part of something much bigger than just another day at school. The students stand in formation, their uniforms crisp and the scene kicks off with a breakdown of student numbers, 50 each from classes A1 and A2, and 41 from Class S. Our mysterious character is doing some serious mental math here. The protagonist reflects on the numbers and notes. If things had gone according to the novel, there would have been 39 from Class S. Clearly, there's some discrepancy going on. The expectation was for 40 students, including our main character. But surprise, another has been added, throwing a wrench in their calculations. The protagonist is puzzled by the unexpected addition of another student, Baek Yuseol. It seems like this character popped out of nowhere, leaving everyone scratching their heads. Where did this Baekhyusol come from? The protagonist is deep in thought, trying to piece together the mystery surrounding this unexpected character. The image shows Baekhyusol in his school uniform, looking all cool and mysterious. Who is this guy, and what's his deal? The protagonist is having a light bulb moment, realizing that the novel described 1,140 students, but with their addition, the number now stands at 1,141. In other words, Baekhyusol was part of the original novel too. Or was he? This revelation raises more questions than answers. Darkness envelops the panel, leaving the viewer with a sense of suspense and intrigue as the protagonist grapples with the novel's inconsistencies. The protagonist is determined to figure things out, reassuring themselves that they can handle the situation. They're ready to take it slow and steady. Being the only person in the world who knows the novel inside out, the protagonist is uniquely positioned to unravel this mystery. With a confident look, the protagonist stands ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead, determined to make sense of their predicament. A close-up shot of the protagonist clutching their chest, symbolizing their resolve and determination to tackle the mystery head-on. The protagonist is preparing for the lesson, contemplating their next move as they head towards the classroom. With a decisive step, the protagonist walks through the grassy field, ready to face whatever challenges the day might bring. "Young Master Jeremy, are you done with the class registrations?" asks a student with a sense of urgency amidst the lush greenery of the academy's grounds. "Yes, of course," replies Jeremy confidently, his presence as vibrant as the clear sky above. A group of students, inspired by Jeremy's decision, reveal they signed up for the soft magic research class because of him. "Really? Let's have fun together." Jeremy responds with a warm, inviting smile, surrounded by flowers, his charm as bright as the sun. The flowers continue to bloom around Jeremy, enhancing his enchanting presence, seemingly masking a deeper narrative. Jeremy's smile fades into a more serious tone as a hidden narrative unfolds. It's revealed that he's not just Jeremy, he's Prince Jeremy. Jeremy, once infatuated with Azel in a novel, faced rejection. His obsession took a dark turn, leading him down a villainous path. Seated on a grand throne, Jeremy's transformation into a villain is palpable, a far cry from the smiling student. In the end, he becomes a villain, the narrative declares, solidifying his dark destiny. He looks kind, but each one of his actions is calculated. The protagonist ponders, sensing the underlying threat beneath Jeremy's charming facade. She resolves to maintain her distance. The scene opens with a striking young man, Prince Jeremy, his golden locks shimmering under the bright sky. His confident smile is highlighted as he stands out in his crisp school uniform, clearly a figure of admiration. As the sun casts a warm glow, Prince Jeremy's radiant grin seems to captivate everyone around him. It's no wonder why so many people are drawn to him. His presence alone is magnetic. A new perspective enters the scene, a student taking in Jeremy's aura. With a mix of admiration and skepticism, this observer notes how easily Jeremy commands attention. Realizing the need to focus, the observer understands the social dynamics at play, pondering over the influential clique led by Prince Jeremy. The observer, a student with short black hair and a neat uniform, acknowledges Jeremy's good looks and the influence it has. There's a sense of determination as they begin with simple training before starting with the lesson for the day. Our mysterious figure, with his back turned to us, is setting the tone for what looks like an intense session ahead. As the camera pans down, we see a bunch of students lined up, like they're about to receive a pep talk from the drill sergeant of Hogwarts. Their uniforms are neat, but you can almost feel the nervous energy radiating from them. The mysterious figure drops some knowledge, saying he needs to know their skill level to teach them properly. It's like he's saying, "I can't train you if I don't know how much of a noob you are." With a commanding presence, the instructor declares he'll be the one directing the training. You can almost hear him saying, "If you don't like it, tough luck." Straight up, he tells them to zip it if they don't like his teaching style. It's like he's handing out life lessons along with his training regimen. And just to make sure everyone gets the message, he reminds them that professors have the power to adjust their points. It's like having a credit score, but for training. You better watch out. Keep in mind, dropping below a certain score means you're out. It's like getting kicked off the island in some reality show. He gets to the point, he'll explain the training now. Short and sweet, no messing around. We're diving into a mock dungeon training, he announces. It's like a video game challenge, but real life, exciting and terrifying all at once. He continues, saying hell use real dungeon phenomena, traps, and monsters to test them. It's like they're in an escape room, but with actual monsters. There is a mysterious pause, as if the anticipation is building. You can almost hear the drum roll in your head. Then, he drops the deets. 4 points for taking down a level 1 monster. It's like getting a gold star in kindergarten. 8 points for a level 2 monster. Stepping up the game, aren't we? And for the big guns, 20 points if you snag the point stick. It's like finding the golden snitch in Quidditch. The scene closes in on our enigmatic instructor, twirling the point stick like a magic wand. Has ready, and so are the students, whether they like it or not. The top 5 students will score some sweet rewards and shop privileges, making everyone scramble to rack up those points. Uh-oh, a twist. Students with 0 points are in for a rough time as their points will be snatched away. For those fearing the solo life, team up. But remember, sharing is caring, or in this case, sharing is splitting those points. Our mysterious student appears, ready to take on whatever challenges lie ahead. Points are split when you're in teams, so pick your partners wisely. The stakes just got higher. Taking out another student means you snag all their points. An electrifying atmosphere unfolds as the students feel the pressure. A mysterious force leaves the students bewildered, just as they've been wished good luck. A subtle trembling begins, setting the stage for something unexpected. The suspense builds as a mysterious vibration seems to affect the ground. Shock and confusion spread among the students as they realize something's amiss. The ground is suddenly shifting, catching The scene kicks off with a bang, or rather a kyag, as something unexpected stirs the atmosphere. Our trio of adventurers look on, bewildered, as the wind whips around them. Clearly, something's going down. Just when you think things couldn't get more intense, another cry, wah, echoes through the air. The suspense is real, folks. Amidst the chaos, a young woman with long brown hair and a determined look on her face is seen, seemingly realizing something significant. As the winds calm slightly, she utters, "This is," leaving us all hanging on the edge of our seats. What's she discovered? The scene opens up to a stunning, light-drenched forest path. The golden glow hints at the magical nature of this place. And finally, the revelation. The girl identifies what lies before them, the Jack and the Beanstalk map. This ain't your ordinary stroll in the woods. Our adventurers stand in awe of their surroundings, a mix of curiosity and wonder on their faces. It's clear that this discovery is just the start of an epic journey. With roots and leaves surrounding them, the trio stands ready to embark on what promises to be an adventure for the ages. The scene opens with a beautiful but wild forest, filled with twisting vines and towering trees, setting the stage for an adventurous day. The camera pans down from the mysterious forest canopy to reveal a group of students in their sharp uniforms. They look like they're ready for anything. As the mist swirls around their feet, the group of students stands together. One of them, a girl with strong eyes, seems lost in thought, already planning her next move. Our main character, with flowing hair and a serious expression, holds her staff firmly. She's about to make a big decision. A close-up of our protagonist as she decides to take on the training alone. She's got that "I'm ready to face whatever" look on her face. Another student, a bubbly girl with freckles and a cheery demeanor, approaches with a question. Looks like she's curious about our hero's solo mission. The solo adventurer explains her plan, preferring the challenge of going it alone, aiming for maximum points by not teaming up. She politely declines her friend's offer to join forces, choosing the classic team dynamics. Our characters are deep in conversation in the forest, talking about distributing points among teammates. Someone's sounding a bit sarcastic, and it's not going unnoticed. The sarcasm isn't lost on anyone, and one of our characters is wondering if it's just their imagination or if someone's mimicking them. It's like a game of magical charades. With a hint of camaraderie, one suggests, "Let's go together next time." But is it genuine or just another layer of sarcasm? The forest is buzzing with mysterious vibes. A simple "okay" is exchanged, but but the air is thick with unspoken words. Our characters seem to be preparing for something bigger, maybe another magical adventure. The forest scene shifts, and Flame stands there with determination, ready to tackle whatever comes alone. There's a sense of anticipation building up. Flame's internal monologue is buzzing with suspicions about mimicry. Could this be a magical echo or just the forest playing tricks? The can't-be-helped attitude is back, with a new character joining the scene. The forest is like a stage, and everyone's got their lines ready. Flame steps forward with a sense of urgency in the air. The forest seems to be preparing for something wild, maybe an epic showdown. Flame's thoughts are interrupted by the realization that maybe it's just a phase. But phases in magical forests are rarely ordinary. The title flashes in, announcing the magical school setting. It's like the opening credits to a new magical adventure. The chapter number appears, marking the continuation of the story. The anticipation for what's next in this magical saga is real. An hour later, the forest is alive with action. Magical energy is surging, and something intense is about to unfold. It's the calm before the storm. The magical surge continues, as the forest seems to be on the brink of something spectacular. Meet our leading lady, who looks absolutely wiped out and is not afraid to say it. She's standing amidst a lush, jungle-like scene, looking all kinds of over it, as she vents about how tiring the practical training is. As the scene continues, she wonders out loud when this darn practical training is going to wrap up. Her stance and expression tell us she's been at it for a while and is ready for a break. The struggle is real, folks. But wait, there's a moment of realization. Our girl notices something off. Her eyes widen slightly as she mutters a curious Something's definitely caught her attention. She's still puzzled, and now the air seems charged with energy. The tension rises as she grips her staff, ready for whatever might come her way. Boom! Nature seems to be having a moment of its own, with vines and leaves swirling around her. She stands her ground as the environment starts to get a little too lively. Things get even more intense as she summons some serious magical power, illuminating the surroundings with her magical staff. She's not just standing there pretty, she's about to unleash something powerful. Light bursts forth from her staff, scattering the vibrant energy around her. She's in full battle mode, channeling her energy like a boss. With the immediate threat handled, she takes a brief pause, looking around as the atmosphere calms down a bit. But it's not over yet. Those field attacks are sneaky, coming at her even when she's handled the monsters. It's like the jungle itself is alive. She reflects on the training's intensity, noting that Stella's dungeon practical training is indeed no joke. Our girl respects the challenge, knowing it's all part of the deal. Points, points, points. She's been tallying them up, and so far she's collected 18, but she knows she's got to keep hustling because a single point stick could change the game. She's not entirely satisfied with the score, realizing the gap could be closed with just one more point. It's all about strategy and staying sharp. Under the canopy of a dense forest, a lone wanderer is seen. With the foliage whispering around them, they resolve, I have to get moving. This brave soul, cloaked in a sophisticated outfit, strides forward amidst the towering trees, clutching what seems to be a weapon or staff. The atmosphere is laden with an undeniable sense of urgency as this character marches forth. Footsteps echo softly through the dense forest as the character presses onward, their resolve unwavering. The path is a silent witness to this journey, as each step seems to resonate with determination. The focus shifts to the character, whose face is obscured, yet hints of concentration and awareness are evident. The surroundings seem to hold a secret as the ambience grows tense. The atmosphere around the character appears to be charged with energy, as the character halts abruptly, alert to their surroundings. A mysterious presence lurks amidst the foliage, catching the character's attention. The air is thick with anticipation, as the character's senses are heightened to detect what lies ahead. Questions ripple through the character's mind as they contemplate the presence nearby. Could it be a monster lurking in the shadows? The suspense hangs in the air like a dense fog. A silhouette emerges from the blinding light, revealing the outline of a figure. The identity of this entity remains shrouded in mystery, piquing the character's curiosity. The character's perception shifts as they realize, no, it's a person. The revelation sparks intrigue and cautious consideration. With thoughts swirling, the character wonders about the abilities of this stranger. But how can a student hide their presence to this extent? The mystery deepens as they ponder this unexpected skill. The character's contemplation is interrupted as they reassure themselves with a silent pause. Their expression shows a mix of determination and curiosity. The character steels themselves, murmuring, "It's okay." They grip their weapon tighter, readying themselves for whatever comes next. Reassured by their own abilities, the character reflects, "After all, I'm also hiding my presence using one with nature." Their confidence in their skills offers a sense of security amidst the unknown. Delving deeper into their capabilities, the character considers their flame's specialties: bind, destruction, defense, and healing. These powers offer a strategic advantage, sparking a tactical contemplation. With their abilities in mind, the character muses, "It'd be an okay choice to ambush the opponent." The strategy forms in their mind as the tension in the forest reaches a crescendo. As the anticipation builds, the character prepares to confront the enigmatic figure, hiding amidst the shadows with calculated precision. The forest holds its breath, awaiting the impending encounter. In the quiet of nature, we get a glimpse of a girl with long hair, her eyes wide open in surprise as she whispers a soft, "Huh." As she continues her observation, she recognizes the boy in front of her. "Baek she wonders aloud, her thoughts racing. Baek stands there, seemingly lost in his own world, his expression calm and introspective. The girl's mind is racing. Is he going around alone too, she muses, her curiosity piqued. She reflects on the past. "I recall hearing that many students tried to form a Baek faction," she thinks, remembering his rejections. Despite his rejections, she admits to herself, "I'm not sure what he's thinking," her interest in him unwavering. A sudden realization hits her as she spots something unusual, her eyes widening in surprise. Her mind is blown. "A point stick?" she exclaims internally, the discovery leaving her astonished. She can't believe it. "He already obtained one?" she questions, marveling at his achievement. Silent contemplation follows as she processes this new information, her mind working overtime. Finally, she sees an opportunity, thinking to herself, the page reveals a mysterious figure determined to test that man. The figure is obscured, adding an air of mystery to the scene. The environment is lush, hinting at a setting that is both serene and potentially deceptive. A well-dressed character stands poised, clutching a wand or staff. The outfit suggests a prestigious school or academy with gold-trimmed details. In the background, another character is partially visible, adding layers to the unfolding drama. A magical element called light cluster bursts onto the scene. The vibrant green circle suggests a powerful and potentially game-changing spell. The intensity of the magic adds a dynamic twist to the story. The character, now wielding a staff or wand, is enveloped in a golden glow. The weapon appears intricately designed, hinting at a high level of skill and power. The blurred face remains hidden, maintaining the suspense. With a determined expression, the character notes the distance between himself and his target, approximately 15 meters. This calculation suggests a tactical approach, as he anticipates the opponent's defensive capabilities. The character assesses that his opponent won't be able to perform a defensive tactic at such a distance. This confidence sets the stage for a strategic move, hinting at a potential advantage. The scene erupts with golden energy as the character prepares to unleash an attack. The intensity suggests a high-stakes confrontation, with the character's focus unwavering. The ground beneath the character glows with intricate designs, amplifying the magical aura. The scene is charged with energy, hinting at an imminent clash. The character's intense gaze is framed by a panel, capturing his determined expression. His eyes, filled with resolve, suggest readiness for whatever comes next. A light bullet is conjured, adding to the magical arsenal. The vibrant yellow energy radiates power, indicating a potentially devastating attack. The character, now in full action mode, unleashes the light bullet with precision. The energy is focused and intense, suggesting a calculated strike. A burst of golden light fills the page, signaling the release of magical power. The light patterns suggest the scene opens up with a swirl of golden light and cryptic symbols floating in the air, like some enchanted glyphs doing their dance. Our hero, whose back is turned to us, seems to be the epicenter of this glowing maelstrom. It's like he's about to drop the base in the wizarding world. As the light show continues, we catch a glimpse of our hero's face, a mix of determination and surprise. His golden eyes are wide, reflecting the glow of the mystical energy around him. This dude's clearly up to something big. Now, things are getting really intense. The light is almost blinding as it wraps around our hero. Whatever he's doing, it's definitely not your average party trick. The tension builds, and there's a sense of impending transformation. Suddenly, everything goes white. It's like someone flipped the switch and our hero is gone. Just a glowing circle remains, a trace of his disappearance. Talk about a flashy exit. As the light fades, we see the aftermath of our hero's vanishing act. The forest is bathed in a soft glow, branches and leaves rustling in the magical breeze. It's like nature itself is catching its breath after this unexpected spectacle. A girl with long dark hair stands at the scene, her mouth agape in shock. Her eyes are wide and she's clearly taken aback by what just happened. The words, "Ha!" escape her lips, perfectly capturing her bewilderment. The forest scene continues, with the girl now holding a staff, looking ready to cast her own magic, or maybe just to ward off whatever craziness might come next. Her mind races, trying to make sense of it all. As the scene draws to a close, we see the girl's hand clutching the staff tightly, her knuckles white. Our adventure unfolds in a serene yet mystifying forest, where a young mage, equipped with a staff that looks like a fancy garden tool, stands baffled. She's musing over how someone managed to dodge a second-class spell from such a close range. Clearly, someone's got some serious dodge skills. The scene shifts to a full view of our mage's outfit. She's rocking knee-high socks, a cape that screams "I mean business," and holding her staff firmly like she's ready for round 2 of Magic Dodgeball. In a dramatic pause, we get a mysterious note saying, "In the meantime." It's like the universe is having a coffee break before the magic showdown continues. The calm before the storm, we see a burst of light emerging. The forest is alive with suspense, as if it's holding its breath waiting for the next magical move. The light bursts into action with a blink. It's like the magic version of a ninja disappearing act, leaving the mage pondering where her opponent has gone. Enter the scene, a suave character appears, enveloped in glowing magical energy. His coat flutters like he's in a superhero movie, ready to counter the mage's spell with some serious style. The forest floor, rich with greenery, sets the stage for what seems like an impending magical duel. The suspense is real, folks, as the battle of spells heats up. Our cool dude, now revealed, is scratching his head in disbelief, thinking, "Yikes, is she trying to kill me or what?" He's in full, "What did I do to deserve this?" mode, noting the sudden appearance of light bullets. Facing the aftermath, he thanks his lucky stars for the mana leakage syndrome that somehow boosted his spell-evading game. This dude's luck is as magical as his powers. A pop-up screen reveals the stats of his blink skill, giving us the rundown. Class 1, max distance 12 meters, stacks of 2, and a chill cooldown of 3 seconds. It's like reading the spell manual, but with cool graphics. Strategizing like a pro, he plans to use the terrain to his advantage with his remaining 2 blinks. He's thinking, "I could take her on, but maybe playing it safe is the wiser choice." With a wise decision to avoid confrontation, he contemplates the best course of action while holding a glowing card like it's his ace in the hole. Another dramatic blink lights up the scene, signaling his strategic exit. It's like his saying, "Time to vanish before things get too heated." With a flash of light, our scene kicks off in a lively forest. The atmosphere is charged, and someone is making moves, striding purposefully along the path. There is a cautious air as our protagonist calculates the distance, thinking, "Well, it should be okay if I'm this far away." His goal is clear: 5th place is the target. No need to be a hero, risking it all when the etheric roots await as a reward. The prize, etheric roots, promises a boost in health and strength, a game changer, but not without its own challenges. A realization dawns: the top 4 spots are as good as taken by the main characters anyway. No point in sweating bullets over it. As he strolls through the greenery, the protagonist acknowledges the main characters only need 3 more point sticks. Oh, look who it is. Our guy's attention is caught by a familiar presence. An intense yet casual gaze meets us, partly obscured, hinting at the upcoming interaction. A towering figure stands before him, casting a long shadow. The tension is palpable as the atmosphere thickens. Baek Yusol from the S-Class is recognized by a group with rather expressive faces. Seems like our boy is quite the celebrity around here. The scene is all about suspense, leaving us hanging with the incomplete phrase, Hez. This implies something big is about to be revealed. The focus shifts to a mysterious character whose face is blurred out, dressed sharply in a suit with gold trim, adding to the intrigue of the moment.